Happy Tuesday, May 26th, and welcome to ScreenPlayers News, ladies and gentlemen, which is where we discuss all the rumors in the PlayStation Xbox world. So make sure that you subscribe to our channel and click on the notification bell down below to be kept up to date. Today we'll be analyzing rumors about the games that are supposedly going to be shown at the PlayStation 5 event. Now let me remind quickly all PlayStation users, if you're in Europe, Australia and New Zealand, as well as some other regions, the Days of Play event is now live. Tons of great deals on games, hardware, as well as subscription services are live right now on the PlayStation website, as well as selected retailers. Microsoft has really gone on the offensive these past few months, creating hype for their next-gen console. We have seen pretty much all of it. Its looks, tech specs, the controller, and some third-party titles. Heck, we can even say with enough confidence that Halo Infinite might, in all likelihood, be a launch title for the console. The only details missing here to complete the picture are what is the price of the box, when will exactly launch, and what other first-party titles are going to be available straight away. On the other side, all we have seen of the PlayStation 5 so far are the logo, the controller, technically also the Unreal Engine 5 tech demo, but that's it. This is about to change as Sony's CEO and president Kenichiro Yoshida allegedly stated at a corporate strategy meeting, quote-unquote, games for the PS5 are being made by both first and third-party developers, and we plan to introduce a compelling lineup of titles soon. Pretty much everyone in the industry expects soon to be early June. The first 3 weeks of June, let's say. So the million-dollar questions at this point are: A. What games are we likely going to see at this PlayStation 5 event? And B. Which of those games are going to be available at launch? Remember that first and foremost, we are in the middle of a pandemic, and what this means is that game development, like many other sectors, is being affected. Although developers were able to work around some of the challenges, other aspects of game development, such as motion capture, are simply not possible at the moment. What this means is that games that were already in an advanced stage of development and were aiming for the 2020 window will likely stick to the schedule. But let's face it, even Phil Spencer from Xbox very openly said the real impact of this pandemic will be seen next year, as games, both current and next generation, that were supposed to release in 2021 or beyond will likely be delayed. But going back to the main topic, speaking of future PlayStation 5 games, of course the usual suspects are always being thrown out there. Horizon Zero Dawn 2, God of War 2, a sequel to Spider-Man, and so on and so forth. Really though, are Guerrilla, Insomniac, and Sony Santa Monica working on those aforementioned titles? Well, it's a safe bet to say yes. Pretty sure all of those are under development. But are these going to be PlayStation 5 launch titles? Honestly, I think chances are slim to none. I would definitely expect to see something in the form of a trailer or maybe a little bit of gameplay for Horizon Zero Dawn 2 perhaps. But honestly, I would be surprised if any of those titles ended up making it for launch. Gran Turismo 7 will, in my opinion, be released with the PlayStation 5 or shortly after. It's a car game that always looks fantastic, and it's a surefire way to show the box potential in terms of graphics fidelity, as well as some of the new features of the DualSense, thinking like haptic feedback. Also, Gran Turismo developers Polyphony Digital are a big team scattered around the globe with more than one studio, all working on one thing: a driving simulator. The latest Gran Turismo Sport came out October 2017, and Of course, they kept supporting it with updates and whatnot throughout, but Holiday 2020, which is when the PlayStation 5 will release, that would be 3 years. So I'm pretty sure they can make it. Then we have the confirmed Blue Point game project. They said it themselves. This is their biggest project yet. Rumor has it it's going to be a Demon's Souls remake. However, just last week, a few sources reported that this could in fact be 2 remakes rather than just one: Blood Omen, A Legacy of Kain, and Jak and Daxter. Legacy of Kain is owned by Square Enix, so unlikely. Jak and Daxter, you know what? Beloved franchise. Also Sony's own IP. Colorful, family friendly. This could make a lot of sense. But let's put some facts together. Blue Point Games are a small developer. We are talking give or take 90 employees. Their latest title, the remake of Shadow of the Colossus, came out in 2018. So them being able to deliver 2 games, nay, 2 trilogies, I bet, in time for Holiday 2020? Nope, no chance. Ultimately, I think that Demon's Souls remake prediction is going to prove accurate. Multiple sources have reported it for a long time now, and even Jason Schreier, ex-Kotaku, chimed in on it. It's probably happening. But what about a family-friendly, colorful game like Jak and Daxter? Well, the most recent addition to Sony's own first-party studios, the PlayStation Studios Insomniac Games, are said to be hard at work on yet another Ratchet & Clank game alongside Spider-Man 2, of course, and this might be ready for the PlayStation 5 launch window. Last but not least, Silent Hill. There are rumors going about a Silent Hill soft reboot. These are from Dusk Golem, an industry insider that has proved reliable in the past. According to him, Sony's own Japan studios are working on the game together with the original creator Keiichiro Toyama, as well as some of the original members that works on the first Silent Hill. This should be a PlayStation 5 exclusive, and a playable demo is said to be ready to be showcased at the PlayStation 5 event. By the way, this has nothing to do with Hideo Kojima and his past, now cancelled Silent Hill project named PT. Now, big disclaimer here, although the source is quite reliable, these are all rumors, right? They might not happen. Take these with a grain of salt. In a nutshell, I think Gran Turismo 7 and Blue Point game project are likely going to be available this holiday 2020 for that launch window. Horizon Zero Dawn 2 could come before the God of War and Spider-Man sequels, but that's just my 2 cents here, and I might be completely wrong. And we still might see a sequel to Ratchet & Clank, as well as whatever the secret Sony San Diego studio's been working on all this time, but that's a story for another time. As you have noticed, all the rumors circulating so far involved all well-established and beloved franchises. I can't wait to see something else, a brand new IP, something to build the hype up for next generation. What do you think? Would you prefer seeing the sequels to well-known and established franchises? Or would you like to see developers taking risks with fresh new IPs? Let us know in the comment section down below or on Twitter at ScreenPlayers_. We'll be live on Thursday, May 28th with our ScreenPlayers podcast, both here on YouTube and on Twitch at 6 PM UK. What about? We'll have a chat about what are our favorite video game characters of all time. As usual, thanks for watching and see you then.